Said she wants to end it all when she's all alone in her room. She cries, the way she feels inside is too much for her. When all you got is these four walls, it's not that hard to feel so small, or even exist at all. How come no one heard her when she said, maybe I'm better off dead? If I was, would it finally be enough? Shut out all those voices in my head. Maybe I'm better off dead, better off dead. Did you hear a word? Hear a word I said? This is not where I belong.
Today, it's a little obvious what I'm going to be talking about. The music is an example. People with depression often think this. Sometimes people without depression, maybe they will be better off if they didn't sleep at all, or that's what people question. But people don't understand that depression doesn't go away. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk about how people say, oh, you'll be okay, you shouldn't worry about it, or oh, it isn't that bad, you should just get over it. No, you don't say that to someone with depression. They may smile and say, oh yeah, sure. But later that night, they go and cry in their room all night thinking about what it'd be like if they just died. And it's not something to really be proud of. When you have really bad depression, everything gets really bad even though you think it shouldn't. But we can't control it. I have severe depression and major anxiety, and whenever someone tells me to get over something or that I'm doing something wrong, I panic, I freak out, I start to cry later on, and it's just not something you say. I mean, it shouldn't be something you say to someone anyways. I mean, common courtesy. You know, you could probably think it, just don't say it. Because otherwise that person will think you never cared at all. I mean, who knows, maybe you don't, but you should. You can never tell when something's gonna go wrong for anyone. And with depression, you feel like everything is going to go wrong. You feel like you're empty, like you don't need to feel any emotions. But it's a way to just kind of prevent ourselves from getting hurt. And some people who have depression, and they stereotype this as emos, quote unquote, they cut themselves because that pain feels a lot better than the pain they feel in their heart. When it comes to emotional pain, physical pain is nothing. And truthfully, honestly, it's true. In like 10th grade, when I was in high school, I cut myself a lot because I was so depressed that no one would care. I was in foster care. My family got taken away from me. I didn't have a father since he passed away when I was 12. And my grandmother had passed away before I got out of foster care, before my life went right. It was horrible for me. And my foster parents didn't care. When they saw the cuts on my arms, well, cut, because they didn't bother to look at the scars, they asked me if they needed to check my arms every day. That's also something you never ask. Show that you care instead of acting. You know? Because saying something does not show if you care. It's your actions. That's why people say actions speak louder than words. And then later on I started cutting my legs so that they wouldn't check my arms. And I was in that habit for a full year. It's really difficult when people are like that. And I also had an old friend who saw my cuts but thought nothing of it. I decided to take my jacket off because I was getting hot, but I still tried to cover my arms and stuff until I actually forgot they were on my arms. And she saw them and she was like, "What are those?" And I was like, "They're nothing." And she was like, "Come on, what are those?" And she just was all cheerful about it, and she knew exactly what they were. And she started tickling me. That's not how you show you care, dude. I know, I say dude a lot, but really show that you care. If one of your friends is known to have depression, I would say just give them a hug all the time. I do that with my friends, definitely. Show them you want to be there with them, that you want to be there for them. Otherwise, they won't know, and they'd think more about committing suicide. And suicide is definitely a big thing. I haven't had a friend commit suicide yet, but I can't imagine the pain. The pain for it would be horrible. So this is definitely something to think about. I have about 5 more minutes here. Maybe a little bit more about me is a lot of my depression. I guess that's part of the introduction that I wanted to do yesterday, but it didn't quite work so well. But make sure when your friends want to talk to you, listen. Don't say you've been through worse. Don't say that it doesn't matter, because it does. It definitely matters to them. Sometimes people won't understand this. And I understand that they won't. But you can never fully understand someone. After this track, I'm going to play one more song. I think it'd fit really, really good with this topic. And then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. I reach my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong, would it be right? Ever took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight. And I'm contemplating suicide. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. I never realized I was fed too thin, till it was too late, and I was empty within. Hungry, feeding on chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin? It all started when I lost my mother. No love for myself and no love for another. Searching to find a love upon a higher level. Finding nothing but questions and devils. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing's alright, nothing is fine. I'm running and I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Would it be wrong? Would it be right? Ever took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight. And I contemplating suicide. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing's alright, nothing is fine. I'm running and I'm crying. Can't go on living this way. Nothing's alright.
That was Last Resort by Papa Roach, everyone. That's it for today's episode. Please have a wonderful day today. And let me know how it was.